They're all around the back. All around the back. Please come to the stage, JerryO'Brien.
Thanks, folks. I'd like to thank Aidan for organising this show. Will you give him a big round of applause, please? Unfortunately, I got some bad news. I was made redundant there last month. I've had to move back with my parents. It's not really funny. I try and look at the positives, like my pocket money's increased. Bubble baths on a Saturday night with my sister. Kiss and chase in the schoolyard with my sister. But I was too small to know any better. My sister used to dress me up as a little girl and she used to call me Julian. My hair in plaits, a blue dress, it works. I came to head one day and I said, "Sis, you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to call me Geraldine." I have to say though, I do love kids, they're great, as long as you can give them back. The only problem is remembering what shop you bought them and where you put the receipt. My niece is at home and she found a picture of my gran and she goes to me, "Uncle Jerry, who's that?" "That's your great-gran Liz." "Where is she now?" "She went away to heaven just before you were born." She put her hands on her hips and she said, "Wouldn't you think she'd have waited?" I have to say at home, my mother is great. You know, what would a typical Irish mother do if you're out at work and you're living at home? She'd be busy cutting out pieces of paper going, here's some ideal jobs for you. Seeing that you're desperate. And you have a look. Road sweep in Donegal. Lighthouse keeper in Roscommon. Oh, there's one in Dublin. Taoiseach. Not my mother though. Ever since I've been doing a bit of comedy, she's going, "Jerry, I read this great joke the other day." And here's one of my mother's jokes. Great truths learnt by small children. No matter how hard you try, you can't baptize the cat. If your mother is cross with your father, don't let her brush your hair. If a stranger offers you sweets, grab the bag and run as fast as you can out of the church. Living at home under the parents' roof, I have to stick to the rules and go to Mass on a Sunday, and I seem to be there on my own these days, looking around. And it got me thinking, maybe they should do what the airport authority did and bring in a bit of competition. You could have Ryanair setting up low-cost churches, 25 miles from all major cities, offering seats for 99 cents including taxes for heaven. You'd have to check in, nice one. You'd have to check in 35 minutes before you die. Or else you'd have to fly to purgatory and get a connecting flight to heaven. Confessions and complaints would be email only, and you know that no one will ever read them. One of the great advantages is the self-service check-in. Anything sharp, no. Any liquids, no. Any adultery, no. You could literally get away with murder. Over the intercom you hear, "Fourth, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, Archangel Gabriel. Please fasten your souls. In a few moments, our Eastern European angels will be starting their in-flight services. Teas, coffees, and communion. Our partners in heaven are Hertz car rentals. And right next to St. Peter's International, you'll find Jury's Inn's latest hotel. And now for a safety announcement. Father, son. seriously though, do you know what I really hate? You know when you split up with someone and your friends go, don't worry, there are plenty of fish in the sea. What the fuck do I care how many fish are in the sea? It's not like before I head into town on Saturday night, I put on my hat, put on my wellies, and I grab my rod. It's not like I've different hooks for the blondes, the brunettes, and the elusive blowfish. Then I head into the best watering hole and I stick out my rod. And wait till I get a bite. And start reeling in, hoping that it's the big, beautiful, intelligent blowfish. Only to find it's a snapper. I head to another watering hole and lots of whales, blowfish and snappers everywhere. And eventually I catch my big, beautiful, intelligent blowfish. And she says, sorry, it's complicated. I'm kind of seeing another fisherman. And to be honest, his rod's bigger. On the way home, my friends want to go into fish and chip shops just to say we caught something that night. And we definitely caught something, crabs. One of the things I've been doing while I've been unemployed is I've been making some niche greeting cards, and I have some samples to show you, so bear with me. That wasn't supposed to be funny. This is the best one, so I'm going to keep that to last. I always knew we were meant to be in court getting a divorce. Bon voyage. You're done. This is one for my old boss. Wish you were here. This is obviously a new one. It's the thought that counts. I did think about getting you a present. And last but not least, do you know it's Father's Day on June 21st? Don't worry, we'll remind you, I'm pregnant.